What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to JellyGoonTv. Welcome back to all my beautiful viewers and subscribers. Of course, I know I talked about not joining this thing that's going on, but I'm actually curious what is going on in Russia after the sanctions. What is going to happen to Russia? What are the people living like? What are they thinking? I'm actually very curious because, you know, culture is very curious for me. So I always wondered when a country go to war, what is the thoughts of the citizens who live there and what is going on there after other people just, you know, sanction the shit out of them, don't want to be with them, don't want to have anything to do with them. Now, in no other way or form am I supporting any side. I'm not talking about politics. I just am curious about what is going on in Russia. I'm curious about the sanctions, what happened, are there still food, what's going on. So without further ado, we're going to react to this vlog by this beautiful girl right here, Svetlana from Russia, and we're gonna see what's going on with this girl and how she is thinking what is going on, and you know, we're gonna follow her perspective. Now, be in mind, I do not care about the politics in this. I do not care about the war machines. I do not care about the tanks, anything like that. I don't care. I just want to see how it is for a country to actually be at war, because now we have first-hand proof that people, they have video cameras on what they're going to do. And it's recently a European city, you know what I mean? Like Moscow, Russia, whatever. It's basically transformed that is right next to us. I'm living in Denmark currently and it's right next to us. So it's kind of scary, you know what I mean? But without further ado, let's get into this. Let's see. Let's go.
Hello everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Sorry for my silence. I had to take a little break due to all this situation, to think, to feel, to reflect. And after experiencing a variety of different feelings, I'm now left with a rotten feeling that sits inside me, and it doesn't really go away. It goes away for a short period of time, but then it always comes back. I also was out of the city. I was in Surgut visiting my hometown for a month.
Nice.
I went there for personal business. I did take a break from posting, but I didn't take a break from filming. I filmed a bunch of videos in Surgut, and I will start posting them after this video. And I'm gonna continue my channel as it was before, despite everything that's what's going on. And today,
so as a Russian citizen, it's about moving on. It's about living your day-to-day life and make sure that you survive, of course. Now, there must be many people who feel some kind of way about this situation that goes on, and it's kind of hard because there's a lot of opinions, there's a lot of things that plays into each other, and you know, the other opinion is on the other side, the other opinion is on the other side, so it's kind of hard. But as a normal Russian and you trying to be YouTube channel or anything like that, or in case me who is reacting to Russia and who's learning about the culture, it's kind of hard for us to, you know, turn around and say we're just gonna leave the YouTube channel behind because it's what we build, it's really what we did. Now I understand there's a lot of influence who got canceled because they are Russian, which I find really discriminatory, like really racist. But people, they like to play the side that is the most popular. You know what I mean? They try to play the Western thing, like the Western thing is gonna cancel Russian culture, is gonna cancel Russian music, even though these people have nothing to do with it, but it's just, you know, like a public opinion or something. So they trying to follow that, and it's kind of annoying, but let's go.
Today is April 26th. It's exactly 2 months and 2 days since the tragic events happened. And I'm gonna show you how life in Russia has changed due to the situation that it started. And you probably already heard that there's a new law where we cannot call it for what it is. We have to call it a special military operation.
Really?
But I'm sorry, I cannot call it that way, so I will just call it a situation, okay? And today I'm going to give you an update of how life in Russia
There's a law that you have to call it that?
It's now
what the
been
hell?
2 months. And at the end of this video, I'm going to answer the question that you probably all have, whether I'm going to leave Russia or stay in Russia. So let's go to the store now, and I will also tell you some other things, how Russia got affected due to everything, due to all this situation. And again, you don't need to feel bad for me or pity in any way, and I didn't mention it in my last video because I felt that it's obvious that I'm not complaining that everything is leaving, but but people thought that I was. I thought that it's so clear that no one can be complaining when something so dramatic is going on in the world. You will not be sad that some IKEA is leaving, for example. No, I was just clearly stating the facts that here's the situation, this and this is leaving. I wasn't complaining, and I'm not going to continue complaining. I will just simply show you the reality, the situation in Russia, and that's it. You can make your own opinion, you can have your own feelings about that. I'm not showing you the feelings, I'm just showing you the reality, okay?
Okay.
So let's go now.
Seems kind of normal. It's kind of empty, isn't it?
Masks are no longer needed in metro. Well, they kinda are still needed, but no one really forces you to put them on, and no one really cares anymore. And I'm wondering, is it only in Russia, COVID kind of disappearing from our lives, or it's only here? Let me know.
I mean, it's everywhere. In Denmark too, man.
I came to Pionierska metro station. There's one big shopping center.
So the first thing that I see in the background is H&M closed down their stores. Apparently in Russia, there's a lot of stores behind her that is closed. Now, I don't think H&M has the right track record to do this, but apparently many companies, they want to play pity, they want to play all this dumb shit, they want to play into the politics, even though that many companies, they are dirty as fuck, and they hide so many secrets by, you know, child laborers, everything like that, and it's just embarrassing to see that these guys and girls are trying to play, you know, a part of this thing, because they are hiding so much and they are not doing the right thing. So why are they supporting the right thing when they have no problem being dirty and, you know, do everything for money and, you know, all that? But it's all about the public opinion in the company. That's what you have to believe. That's what you have to think. It's all about the company's opinion, or sorry, the public opinion of what is going on in the world, and therefore the stores will act accordingly. They don't care. They just want money. That's the funny part. But yeah, I just saw it in the background and I think it's kind of funny. But H&M, yeah, okay.
It has everything. It's not the biggest one. It's not the smallest one. It's just a shopping center, big shopping complex that has everything. It has a grocery store. It has some clothing stores. It has some repair and construction material stores. So I can show you everything in one place, what's still here, what's not here. So that's why I decided to come to this particular store, even though it's not very famous. It's just a regular store. I want to start with dollar's exchange rate. In March, dollar was really high. It did not go down below 100 rubles. I think the maximum was 139 rubles for $1, and when I filmed that video it was 130 or 135 rubles for $1. Today, as of April 26th, it fully returned to its pre-situation value, and even went down a couple of rubles. Today is 73.5. But the interesting part that the prices did not go down at all. When dollar started to grow, everything increased drastically. Everything was so crazy expensive, and dollar continued to raise higher and higher, and all the prices got high as well. But now dollar went down, but the prices stayed the same, and this is the craziest part. For grocery shopping, prices did not grow as much because the grocery prices are regulated by the government, and the government didn't allow to increase its prices for more than some percent, maybe 20%. And it was very strict, but the government doesn't control the other retail. So if some shops want to raise their price for like
they can do it.
20, 30, 50%, they have a right to do so, and the government cannot really control that. So when dollar went down, grocery got a little bit down as well, but the other stores didn't. This is how it works in Russia. It's always been like this, kind of, unfortunately. Really? When prices grow, they grow, but they don't really go down. So maybe only for gas. So that's the story. Let's go check some grocery store prices.
So let's see what's gonna
happen.
Today
I'm gonna show you Перекресток grocery store. I already showed you Lenta and OK. As well as OK and Lenta, Перекресток is also a big chain of grocery stores. But this one is slightly higher in price, just a little bit, just a couple of rubles more expensive than the other two, but also not critical. And this time I'm not gonna show you everything, I'm just gonna show you like 10 items, the most basic and necessary items for everyday Russian life. Let's start with sunflower seed oil. This one, a liter of sunflower seed oil, 140 rubles. And look, sugar is back. Sugar is back and the price is normal, 79 rubles for a pack.
Sugar is back?
1 kg pack of sugar.
So they took all the sugar? I guess they do that.
I was just in Surgut and for some time, for a couple of weeks, there was no sugar at all in any supermarkets. My stepdad wanted to make moonshine and he needed sugar for that purpose and he couldn't
That was
find
amazing
any.
Right there. She just admitted that he's making moonshine. But it's kind of natural that when this situation happens, there's a lot of natural resources that get put in to, you know, be aware of what is going on. Like we have to split them up or we have to call them back in order just to keep them. You know what I mean? In order the situation is getting very hard and there's no longer the resources to come by, which is a normal thing, I guess. But still, it's kind of amazing that Russia, they still keep the same thing, like the same prices and everything like that. Of course, there was a law that was into that, like keep the citizens happy and keep the prices down, of course. But it's still crazy that they still managed to survive this good. That's really crazy.
So he had to use the dextrose instead of sugar. And now all sugar is back in abundance and the price is very normal. Okay, here are the eggs and I can see that pretty much every pack of eggs is on sale now. For example, this one is 70 rubles and that's old price, I believe. These are not on sale for 89 and maybe the eggs are on sale right now because it was Easter 2 days ago and stores are left with a lot of eggs and they're trying to sell them. But the prices are fine. This one, 104, is still more expensive than before the situation. These are 120 and that's...
So the problem is it happens in Denmark too. We get our food, gas, everything like that is going crazy high. Our meat is also very not crazy, but like I have a good job. So for me, it's not that problem. But for other people who might not have that good and who's on welfare or something like that, it's really not going good. The food prices are up, the milk is up, and all these kind of stuff that I have no idea why is up, but it's up. And it costs a little bit more. Actually, it's kind of 2 Danish crowns higher or something like that, which is just, yeah. It's not cheap, but you know, you have to do what you have to do, you know?
It's a lot. It used to be cheaper than that. Milk, I can also see that milk is on sale. 67 rubles is a new price. Used to be 85. And this is 930 milliliters. And this one, a bigger pack. It's,
I like they have milk in like things.
Liters,
we don't have that in Denmark.
It's 114 and it's also on sale. Used to be 170.
What about the meat? Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
So many cheeses.
That's so delicious.
Way more options than in Surgut. This piece would be 391 ruble. And a kilo of this cheese is 900 rubles. And it is on sale.
Oh, we got the crabs right there. I think we reacted to the small before. Oh my god, that looks so delicious.
Also, prices for the fish seem reasonable. Salmon steak is 1100 rubles for a kilo. Yeah, not bad. By the way, last time I was showing you the prices in Surgut. And now I'm back in St. Petersburg And the prices here and in Siberia are pretty similar. Everything costs pretty much the same except the fresh fruits and vegetables because of the transportation cost. Everything else is pretty much exactly the same as in Surgut.
Crazy.
So my comparisons are pretty fair. Okay, potatoes. A kilo is 70 rubles. 60 rubles for a kilo of carrots. The prices for tomatoes in Surgut went up to 400 rubles for a kilo. Wow. And everything looks like fine right now. 180 for a kilo of these ones. These are fresh from this year. Really delicious tomatoes from Azerbaijan. 239 rubles. And these are 169 rubles for a kilo. So there is no more crazy prices for tomatoes. A pack of cucumbers like this would be 120 rubles, and it's not a kilo.
Wait, $1.73 like rubles? Jeez.
300 grams, but they look really good. I would buy those. And a kilo of cucumbers like this would be 130 rubles. Let's check some bread. This one is 37 ruble for a piece like this.
Nice.
But there's a cheaper one for
really
13 rubles. But I personally wouldn't buy it. The queen of all crops in Russia, buckwheat or griechka. 128 rubles for a pack, 900 grams. The price seems fine, a little more expensive than before the situation, but not that bad.
So the prices are really not that heavy. It's really not that put up. In Denmark too as well, we have a lot of consequences about the situation that goes on. And it's kind of crazy to see, but I guess it is what it is and we have to live with it. But still, I think it's, yeah.
This one is 105.
Gotta watch out what I say.
But there is a big pack, like this one, for example. It's 1.5 kilo and it's 212 rubles. This is pretty cheap and pretty good deal. And I'm thinking of making a video of how we cook buckwheat, how we eat it,
what
is
it?
Yeah. Because in my previous video there was a lot of questions about it. So let me know if you're interested in seeing some buckwheat recipes.
Oh wow, I could use some sushi. Damn.
I got a little hungry now and I got myself some sushi. They look fresh. And it was 279 rubles for a set. I also got this pastry with chicken, and it was 69 ruble. I always bought it for 69 rubles before, even last summer I believe it was the same price. Done with grocery stuff. Another addition. There used to be an announcement that you cannot take more than 10 packs of buckwheat, for example, in one hand. Now this limitation's removed and you can take as many packs of buckwheat as you want.
Mother care.
It's been 1 month since my last video, and as you can see, everything is still closed. But what surprises me is that there are still clothes inside the stores everywhere, every shop that I can.
So what they want to do is they close down the shop, but they're gonna open up again because it's business, it's people, it's customers. Like I said, these companies do not care about the things that goes on in the world. All they care about is making money, is business one-to-one. If you can't see that, you are the dumbest motherfucker on this earth. Business is business, and these, factories or, companies is really dirty too. They do a lot of dirty things. They just have the money to cover it up. And it's just crazy for me to understand that, in the media, every store is closing down. McDonald's is going away. Really, closers are not going away. They're going to reopen no matter what. It's just about time that this shit dies down, and that's basically it. Because nobody generally don't care about... Companies don't inside.
Care. So maybe they will come back, maybe they won't. No one can really say for sure.
Trust me, money.
But what is for sure is that every single brand that has left, none of them, not a single one, has come back yet. Let's see if iPhone's price dropped since the dollar dropped.
Since
my previous video, this is another store that has closed because when I filmed it, it was still open, and also all Polish brands have left Russia as well. I'll
Poland,
show
I
you
understand
the art
definitely.
store where you can find anything you want for your art, for sewing, for any type of art that you do, basically.
Nice.
So far, everything is fully stocked, and most of this stuff is not Russian made. So
oh, really?
we will see what's gonna happen in, like,
That is
let's
bad.
say 6 months. Let's check some electronics store. Last month the prices gone up so much, but in terms of electronics, everything seems to be going down back to its original price. So let's check, I guess.
You know that if prices they could just go to China and get everything made, right? Like, seriously, it's not even that fucking hard. It is seriously not that hard. Russia could just turn to Chinese and China can make everything for them. I work at a warehouse, trust me, we get a lot of things from China. 99.999% of China's like, it's crazy. So yeah, they could basically just do that without the prices even rising. It's just crazy, man. But yeah, you could definitely turn to that market. I don't know if China's gonna help, but whatever they're gonna do, I really don't care. But it's kind of crazy to see that the prices are still the same. That's unbelievable, man. I wouldn't expect that, that's why. Oh, we got some speakers right here. Nice.
A lot of the items in the store have this yellow tag price,
Yeah.
and the old price is crossed, and there's a new one a lot lower than the old price. I guess
that's not a lot.
Maybe that was the old price when the price has gone up. Some stayed the same. Lots of computers. These are Huawei's, and as you can see, all the prices are yellow. Acer, 65,000 rubles. MacBook Pro, 130,000 rubles. And it also has a little bit of a sale. This is Sportmaster. It's a Russian store that has all sport brands and equipments all together.
I think we have that too in Denmark, man.
And it has Russian
Thailand
as well
too.
as international brands in it. As you probably already know, Nike as well as Puma, Adidas and other brands left Russia, but in this store you can still find some of the stuff of them. I'm not sure if it's the old collections or new collections. Other than shoes, there's also clothes by these brands. I don't know if it's the leftovers or they're gonna receive more stuff. Here is Puma clothes. Then there is Adidas. Let's check some prices. Here are regular sweatpants. 5,000 rubles. Here is Nike. In Russia, we just call it Nike.
Nike. Let's is Nike.
Check some prices. This is a men's sweatshirt. 7,500 rubles, which is like $100. Let's check Puma's regular t-shirt.
Okay, $31.
The North
It's not that bad.
I remember this brand was very popular when I lived in America.
Yeah, the North. Yeah.
Let's see. 10,000 rubles.
Alright, man, so we got a lot of things going on. I'm not gonna go through every single store that she's trying to get through. I think it's amazing to see how the world changes when people, they go to war, right? Russia, for that case, is not really that big. It's not that really expensive to live in Russia right now because the prices are not going up that heavily. On some foods, of course, are going up. Maybe in the start it went up, but then it got down. I don't know how it works or how economics works, but it's definitely kind of strange for me that there's no more consequences for what Russia has done. Now, I'm gonna leave it at that, of course, but I think it's a beautiful video by this beautiful lady right here. Thank you so much for making this video. I really do appreciate it. Go down to the channel right here, Sevillana. Check her out. She is a gorgeous girl and she's doing such a good job, man. Really nice, really comfortable when she is in public. Really do love her vlogging style, man. I think she's amazing. I wish I could do that in public, man. But yeah, anyway, guys and girls, it was a beautiful video. I'm not taking any political sides. I'm not doing anything. I just wanted to see what's going on in Russia, what is going on with the prices, and how bad is it really. Now, it depends on which class you ask, because the poor people, of course, are the one who's gonna feel miserable about this war. Sorry, about this situation. Anyway, guys and girls, I love you so much. Thank you for watching this video. Really hope that you stay safe out there on the current situations. We had Corona for 3 years, and now we have to deal with this. It is just utterly bullshit, and people need to get this shit together and just start treating each other good. Love to everybody, Russian, Ukraine, whatever. I love you guys so much. I wish peace upon you. I wish that God will come down, save your life, everything like that. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Mwah. Anyway, guys and girls, please hit the like button down below. Please do subscribe. It would be massively appreciated. We're trying to get to 20,000 subscribers. It'll be awesome if you wanted to support. Also, please do comment down below what you think about this video. What is your opinion about the prices in Russia? Why is it not that big when it's changing? Please let me know in the comments down below. Keep all the politics, the war things out of my fucking comments. Anyway, guys and girls, I love you. Thank you for being here. Peace.